YouTube, and we are live in Twitch inside St James's Park. We can see some of the NUFC women girls are on the pitch currently at the moment. We are going to be talking about that a little bit later. Stay tuned. We've got a live watch along coming up later, as well as the men. But we are talking all about Alexander Isak today. Obviously, I've got Dale with us. What was your initial thoughts of the bombshell last night? We will take a look at the share screen facility in a minute, but the bombshell that Alexander Isak will continue to train alone.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I was shocked by this. I know he said he wanted to explore his options, but the main reason is like he's the main striker. He still should be like training with the squad, even if it's like training, just like little training sessions, like gelling with the team before like the start of the season. It's good to see. I don't know why we're isolating him. It's not.
Whose decision is that? I'm going to put you on the spot. Is it Eddie Howe or is it the club?
I think it's the club. I think it's the club that's doing this because obviously Isak said he wants to explore his options, and the club's not happy with these decisions by trying to move away from the club. So by doing this, I don't know why they keep doing it, because to me, it looks like they're trying to push him out.
Yeah, it was a bombshell last night with the press conference just behind us. Eddie's having his second press conference a little bit later. What we'll do is we'll put it on the share screen facility for some of you guys who may have not seen the news. That would help if I had the right layout. There we go. We'll open that up for you. This is what happens when you go live, man.
I know we're getting used to it again because we haven't been live for like a while. So bear with us, please.
Yeah, so we'll open it up and we've got it open for you. So what we want to do is just run through some of this with you. So here we go. We'll open that up.
We've got a double header, guys, for you as well. So we're gonna do the women.
Well, we'll come to that in a minute because I'm having some issues trying to get that sharing screen. Dale's laughing, but it is pushing me anxiety right up.
Yeah. That's why I leave it up to Lee, because I'm not good at this. I'm still learning in this. So guys.
Yeah, I mean, talk to me about Isak. Do you think he will go to Liverpool or not?
I think he's heart set on it, but you can tell, because if he was like, he said one of his clubs he wants to play for is Liverpool as well as a kid. So, but at the minute he's under contract at Newcastle. So, in my opinion, he should be focusing on Newcastle, getting ready to start the season. He should be focusing on that rather than trying to push a move out. Because if Liverpool don't come in this market, in the transfer window, he's a Newcastle player until January. And what would happen then? Because like these other teammates are not really gonna be happy with, like, oh well, he forced this move, but you're still here. Do they trust him? Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like cause friction, cause tension. I think Eddie, once the transfer gets closed and he's still Newcastle player, Eddie will sit down and go, right, let's focus on the season. You're a Newcastle player. Let's focus on do the best well for the club and the fans as well.
Yeah, we've got it working now, the share screen facilities, because I'm using two different tabs. I just want to talk about what Keith Downey said, and I'll read it out. Obviously, you can see it on your screens. Eddie Howe went on the Alexander situation last night, the Isak situation. We've had discussions, and it's clear at the moment we can't have him involved with the group. I don't know how long that'll be for. It's clear I can't have him involved with the team at the moment. He's training later than the rest of the squad. There's been discussions since the tour. I don't think disciplinary action has happened. He is here, so of course he has a future at Newcastle. From our perspective, we would love to have him back with the team, but the situation has to be right for that to happen. He's fit. He doesn't have a fitness issue, and obviously Lee Riders went on to say his thigh injury, he is recovered. There's no fitness issues, and more on that, discussions between us have to remain private. We would love to see him back with the team. The situation has to be right for that to happen. Luke Edwards, only about an hour ago, said that he's got an exclusive that Newcastle United have told Alexander Isak he will not be sold this summer and a move to Liverpool will be blocked. Oh. So, Dale, what's your thoughts on little of those quotes from the presser?
Yeah, I think it's to me, they don't want. To me, the club doesn't want Isak gone because he knows how important he is to the team, and especially by saying he's not getting sold this summer and it's going to be blocked. If Isak really wants this move, he's not going to be happy with that. So it's good to see like the club are actually trying to keep an integral part of Newcastle with Isak, which is great to see. But if that's the case, do you really want to keep a player that's not going to be happy if he doesn't get his move?
Yeah, we're keeping an unsettled player. For me, I think I've said this already. I think he'll be sold. I think Liverpool will come back in. The only issue I've got is Newcastle need replacement. Obviously, there is the Johan Vissa situation that we are gone in for second bid. That probably more develop. Probably from Monday, I would have thought. But I think Vissa's only really a squad player. I think he's Wilson's replacement, in all honesty. But we've got to go out and get that striker. Is there many across Europe that you would say? Because obviously I know Gonzalo Ramos has been linked for PSG, but is there many across Europe that you've got your eye on?
Not really. I'm just saying what I prefer is a striker that's played in the Premier League, so they can hit the ground running, go and know how the play, like how the pace in the league goes. So like Iwasa, I like him. I would like him at the club. He scores goals as well for Brentford, so that'll be a good signing. But like ideally, it'll be a Premier League striker. I would be wanting.
We'll link to Ollie Watkins, aren't we? So is he someone that will tick the box?
Yeah, because he's an all right goal scorer. He's kind of like in the same way, kind of like plays like Isak as well. Like runs off the defenders, go onto the wing, cut in. So Ollie Watkins would be a good buy as well. So like Ollie Watkins or Iwasa would be my main two prime targets I would go for.
Yeah, there isn't many across. Obviously, Ramos is heavily linked as well. I know Agahawa from Porto has been linked the last 24 hours. A young, powerful Nigerian descent, but he obviously doesn't play for Nigeria. Plays for the country that he was brought up in. But that's one thing. But you want Premier League proven, don't you? And Newcastle need to get the ground running because today we're notifying well later on with the men that's going to be Barnes up top. Sorry, Barnes on the left, Gordon up top. They might switch occasionally during the game and Alanga on the right. Do you think that front three is the front three that starts against Aston Villa?
No. I know Isak. I know like with the situation with Isak, but Isak will start up front against Aston Villa.
Do you think he'll come in?
Yeah.
Howe said last night that he doesn't think so.
You can't. I know, like the transfer situation, it's really getting on my nerves. Yes, I want it all sorted out, but you do not leave. I'm sorry, you do not leave your stars. You do not leave your star striker out. Like
I think he does. Let us know in the comments. I think Isak's, for judging from what he said, that tells me he's not training with the club at the moment, with the squad rather. He's training alone later on. I cannot see Isak against Aston Villa personally for me.
wow.
Just for the way he is, he's training alone. He's not involved in the group either. Interesting. Before we wrap up, because this is meant to be a short video, we've got some exciting news to tell you about Newcastle United women, and we can't tell you it because Becky has said it. We're really excited about this. Newcastle United women are having their own purpose-built training ground. That's come from the horse's mouth over there on the pitch, Becky Langley. And it's away from the men. It's purpose-built. They're going to have their own analyst room. They're going to have their own gym. They're all going to have their own 3G pitches, grass pitches, and so on. Really exciting news, isn't it?
It is. The women needed it. Like, yeah, at the minute they did share with the men. That's fine. But personally, like since they've gone full time, it's really great that they got their own training facilities, because they can now focus on more training sessions, so they don't have to share it with the men. So they can just do their own sessions, do all that there, different there. It's great to see, which is really needed for the lasses. I'm happy. I'm really proud of them.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they haven't put that out a little bit more. But yeah, delighted. It doesn't affect PSR, obviously, because you can put as much money as you can into the lasses. Obviously, they're training at the other end of the Gallagher corner over there. We are having a watch along for the women, so do join us. We're going to go live just before 1 o'clock, and we'll be back a little bit later for the men. Yes, we'll be back a little bit later for the men. We've got press conference. We've got it all happening here on Newcastle Fans TV. There is just a ton of things happening today. You're probably going to be sick of seeing, oh God, there's another video. But that's why, this is why I'm here. I love this. I love bringing the closer to yous as well. Obviously, if you want to get your match pass, you can do. If you've got that, great. If you want to listen to that, great. Put it on mute, listen to us to waffle. We'll give you very, 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 very biased Newcastle United opinions on that. But yeah, drop us a like on the video and we'll see you a little bit later on, everyone.